Thanks for joining me. Oops, just turning around that way. There we go. Hi, Fabian. Hey, everybody. Thanks for joining me. It's been a great run. This is the second round. I'm back twice because I said I'd be back up. That was a crazy idea because I gave 5 books the first round, so I'm going to do 3 different ones this time, and I got the physical books to make it easy. Thank you. Glad to be here for round 2. I'm loving this stretching me. It's like I didn't plan on doing an extra scope, but I was back up, so I said yes, and then Kathy said, okay, go. So I'm in. So hi, my name is Barry Selby. You can find out all about my work separate from this on my website, which is barryselby.com, easy to remember. I also have links in my profile, both a link for my website for a conversation and also a link for donations because I'm building a tip jar to pay for my iPhone 6 Plus S. If that feels right to you. Anyway, good to have you here. So if you are new to this and if you forget to do it, please go ahead and invite your followers and share it on Twitter, etc., etc. I'm part of the Perry 10K group, and this is a Perry 10K Share-a-thon round 2. So this is the one we do, and as Cindy said earlier, we do one at, and I'm going from the West Coast time where I am, noon and 2 p.m. Pacific time, which is 3 and 5 p.m. East Coast time, Eastern Standard Time, and 8 and 10 p.m. Greenwich Mean Time. So now you know the times. If you want to find out more about Perry 10K, go to perry10k.com/join to find out more about that. And we rock, that simply. I love this group. And I'm loving the fact that we get to talk about this as well. I mean, this is so, it's kind of not in my mainstream, but it's close to it. So I love the fact that we're all jumping in. So awesomeness. Yes, there's the link right there. Thank you for posting that. Perry 10K join. Okay, go get them. So I'm going to go 3 books. And I decided this time, because I did 5 books earlier, I'm going to pick books that friends of mine have written. So this is personal friendships and recommendations. So I'm speaking more to the authors, perhaps, than the books themselves. So here we go. Now I've got 3 books. First of all, because I'm a published author too, but that's not part of the business side, so I can't show that book here. It'd be so nice if I could. When we do one on love, I can tell you that one then. So, first book. And first of all, let me just speak ahead. Well, let me show you the book. This is called Sell is Not a 4-Letter Word. And it's by Jesse Corin and Charlotte Jacobs. They're a husband and wife team who run an organization called Thrive Academy, and I've been working with them for a while to help build my business. So I'm recommending them, one, because I love their coaching. They're based in Santa Cruz, California. This is their books that they wrote. And it's filled with basically what they teach in their main programs. And this is how to get clients. If you're an entrepreneur or you're a salesperson wanting to get clients, this book rocks. Really recommending it. Glad you're here. Unfortunately, I didn't wear my glasses, so I can't read all the fine print on the names, so I'm guessing who they are. So, first book, Sell is Not a 4-Letter Word. And what it's about is how to have enrollment conversations. Hi, Robin. Nice to be here. Thanks for putting that in. This book really distills down how to have a conversation about your work and invitation to work with you without selling it in someone's face, because this is what salespeople need to learn. Good book. So that's number 1. And again, it's Jesse Corin, Charlotte Jacobs, husband and wife. They're out of Santa Cruz, California, and are dear friends of mine. I love their work, and I've been studying them for a while. I recommend their programs, but that's separate. You can email me that directly if you want to find out more. Great book. Get it anyway. I think it's on Amazon. It is a good book, and it basically says how to serve more clients and claim a 6-figure practice, or create a 6-figure practice. Their main focus, by the way, is working with coaches, practitioners, healers, trainers, that sort of stuff. But if you have a business, this still works in that too. So, good book. Number 1. Number 2. Now, I haven't read this book yet because I just got it from my friend. This book, because the foreword was done by Jack Canfield. So that says something right there. This book by my friend Brian Wetton, who's a buddy of mine and a classmate from or alumni from the same grad school, is called Yes, Yes, Hell No. This is a book about setting goals. And what I love about it is it's about making goals, and if I remember correctly how he said it was, setting out goals that are, Jack Canfield did the foreword, who's Chicken Soup guy, yes. Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen co-wrote all the Chicken Soup books. And Jack Canfield's an amazing teacher as well. I don't have his book, Success Principles, on hand. It's a good book to have too. Only there's a 4th book at the end. But this is my friend Brian Wetton. Where is he? There he is, down the bottom in the grey. Brian Wetton. He's got 2 doctorates, multiple master's degrees. This guy's a genius, and he's really grown into his heart over the last 10 years thanks to his wife and the work he does now. He works with coaches too, but he's also said about goal setting. Yes, yes, hell no, basically is set a goal that is going to stretch you, that is worthwhile, and scares the bejesus out of you. That's kind of the way I read it. This I think. No, unfortunately these books are not audio yet because all the authors are really recently published. This book, the first one, it's been out for I think about 3 or 4 years. They've not done an audio version. The audio version is their live event. I'll put it that way. Brian's book came out
less than 5 months ago, so he hasn't done the audio version yet, although I'm sure he's going to do one. It's a good book. Recommended reading. It's probably on Kindle. I think it's on Amazon too. So that's that one. Yes, yes, hell no. That's book 2. Third book, also from a friend of mine, actually from somebody who is a fellow member of my spiritual center. What's your what? If you don't know what you're doing, I mean, there's a book that Michael recommended, I think, the first one, about your why. Yes, Michael Cinquino said this in the first one of the round 2. It talks about a book called What is Your Why? This is What is Your What? It's a similar idea, but she comes from a much more of a corporate trainer background. She's also a minister at my spiritual center. Yes, blonde-looking woman. She's a minister. That's pretty cool. She's also a great person. Start with why. Sorry, thank you. Appreciate that. And you would know. This is What's Your What? And it's a similar premise because it's about how to ignite your unique brand. So it's not so much about what motivates you as it is about what is your inner calling, your inner work. And so her book is really nuts and bolts. I'm just looking for any summaries on here. Okay, that just sums it up. She basically goes through in fairly effective clarity about what is it you do and what is it makes a difference in your life that you want to take into the world. And it's a really good book for that. So those 3 books combined, to show them again quickly for reference. Sell is Not a Follow the Word by Jesse Corr and Charlotte Jacobs. Great book if you want to learn how to have conversations about your work and how to invite people to enroll versus selling them something they may not want to be ready for. Good book for that. Second book, Brian Wetton, Yes, Yes, Hell No, is about goals. Getting clear about what you really want to do. And it's also about what you're here to do because it's setting up your goals that are in alignment with your heart's purpose. Really good book. Speaking of heart's purpose, a yoga teacher, you might find value in the Client Attraction Summit, which is what Jesse Corr and Charlotte Jacobs is about. You can message me over Twitter, I'll tell you about that. Following your heart, absolutely. Wise choice. And this is What's Your What by Julie Moret. I didn't tell you her name, that's her name there, Julie Moret. She's a reverend and also a corporate trainer, really sweet woman, beautiful family. Client Attraction Summit is the event happens in the Bay Area. If you want to find out more about that and you're in the United States, it'd be easier. Although people come from Europe, there are people from Switzerland in the program right now. Do a direct message to me over Twitter. I'll tell you the link to go to and check it out for yourself. Very heart-centered people, and I'm actually very active in that community on Facebook because we don't have a Periscope community for that. Thank you. Nice to have you here. I really appreciate it. You're also in Southern California. I'm in LA, so that's why I'm sweating because it's really hot again today. It's in the 80s. We need some fall weather here soon. So that's 3 books. And I was looking back. Oh, yes. A book I mentioned in passing because Jack Canfield wrote the foreword to Brian Wetton's book. He wrote a book, well, he's written many books, and a really powerful coach. Jack Canfield, yeah, I'm sure it's something muggy here. It's been that way for a while. Okay, narrating weather forecasts. Jack Canfield wrote a book several years ago called The Success Principles. And it's basically a book about how to be aligned with your mission, your truth, and how do you get there. So that's, yeah, exactly, tangent. That's another book. Yeah, we need rain in LA, so definitely. And we also need cooler weather because it's getting so hot. Are you in Palos Verdes? Yeah, well, you should get more breeze because you're on the peninsula there, which is good. I'm in West LA, which is landlocked, basically. We're not close to the water here, and it does get pretty sweaty here because there's not much of a wind. I've got fans going all over the apartment just to keep cool. So, yes, we're in a basin, and not a washing basin, a smog basin. So again, Success Principles by Jack Canfield. Yeah, it's... we do a scope on weather forecast next time. I think I'm going to bring it to a close because we seem to be... Oh, you said in Echo Park? Yeah, that's even hotter. So, those books are great. Look at the replays. By the way, this is the end of round 2. We did have round 1 earlier, which was the one 2 hours ago, and I did 5 books in that one. So, there were great books in that scope. Really good books, by the way, and this scope as well. So, if you missed these, go back and watch the archives. They'll be on Periscope. You can find links in our Perry 10K group if you're in it. If not, just go find mine, and you can watch mine, and there should be links in there for the other people's. Actually, we didn't join them together. Just do it. Oh, hashtag Perry 10K. Search on Facebook for that. You'll find us. There you go. Glad you were here, and glad you had good value. Is that Michael? That was your first scope? I didn't know you hadn't watched mine before. Oh my God. I thought we watched each other a lot. Well, now we can. And I love some of your scopes from Periscope Summit, by the way. It was great to have a local boy on hand for that. So thank you for that, Michael. Summary. Yes, Perry 10K group is awesome. Perry10k.com. I'm not going again. I've got to do my own scopes. I've got 2 scopes scheduled today, which I'm going to do at the top of the hour. since we're now doing these earlier. So I'm going to do a love scope and a pair-tip scope as my usual daily ones that I do myself. So if you want those, you're following me, or see a post for that. If you're not following me, do so. I'll tell you about those in a minute. Anyway, Peri 10K group. Awesome people. Life changes, mission changes, or mission bearers, we are game changers. And this group rocks. If you want to find out more about that, you go to perry10k.com/join. That's the group to sign up with. Well, I think we're full at the moment. We're maybe getting in. As I said, I'll say it again. perry10k.com/join. That's how you find out about the group. Katya, this amazing woman out of London who's got this sort of, what's I'm looking for? She has this amazing hair. She's kind of this, remember the name of the singer. Yes, that's the link right there, perry10k.com/join. Anyway, Katya out of England, who's from Bulgaria, rocks this group, and she's a powerhouse. I love who she is and what she brings to the table. And one day we'll meet. All of us Peri 10K groups will have a reunion somewhere in the world with a private jet bringing us there. We'll have that sometime in the future. Anyway, that's enough. I'm summarizing up. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you being here. I'm going to take a break for 10 minutes to cool down a bit and do my scopes in my own scopes, separate from this. So glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for the hearts. Yeah, exactly, private jet. I keep feeling that's what's going to happen. One of us is going to be in the group who's going to either get one, join one, or a friend with one, and we'll be flying everywhere. So you're very welcome. Thanks for being here. Take care of yourselves and get some of these books. Change your life. You know, that's what it's about. And there's many out there. I've probably forgotten 30 books that I know I could have told you about. So this will get you going. See you guys later. Thanks again for the hearts and the love and the sharing. And I'll be back in about 7 minutes. See you guys later. Bye.